So what do you got here, Yoda?
Okay, we've got the Freewing A4 Skyhawk with the X45.
everybody, welcome back to Motion RC Live. I'm James, and a little different setup today. Let me know. I'm looking at all my commenters on YouTube, at least over here. If you're joining us on Facebook, remember this is a YouTube main show. We stream it there, but we don't interact with Facebook. If you want to interact with us, head over to our YouTube channel and check that out. But right now, let me know if you can hear me. I am running this show on my own today. Alex took off yesterday and today, and he is not here to produce. So I've got the whole thing set up myself, and I'm going to do my best here to have what is going to be a pretty regular show. I thought it would be a little different. Might as well set it up like this, and we'll run from there. So how is everyone? How was your weeks? Yeah, James Bowen. Alex is such a slacker. He went all the way back to New York. You know, it's tough not having him here, though. Having to do all this is you realize how much you need Alex. Alex is so good behind the scenes with this stuff. He gave me a crash course. You know, and I think we're gonna be pretty good. It's just gonna be a matter of my transition. But I've got access to the hotkeys, so I can do that. I can do, what else can I do? I can do that. Make sure you drop the subscribes and likes. What else do we got? If anybody's going to join us today, I've got the welcome aboard. I can send them all at the same time. Oh, there's another one. There it is. I got access to all of them, and I got to figure out how to, you know, when to use them as it should go. So you see the rundown of the show. We're going to do a lot of community stuff. Obviously, I don't have Alex able to move the camera. Nothing really to show on the table, but stuff is coming for sure. But today, I want to talk a little bit about a channel update. So pretty soon, we're in the works, Alpha, you know, and the bosses. We're going to start running some contests. So we're going to be giving away prizes in the future live on this show. To subscribers and people who hit the bell, but also the people who, my members. If you're a joiner, we're trying to get to 100. When we do, maybe if we don't, you know, it depends on how soon. But we want to experiment with you guys first because you are our, you know, you're paying the money to have, you know, to be on this channel. So obviously, hopefully you enjoy the content we provide. You enjoy Motion RC. I want to do a private live stream with just you guys, and we're going to test out how that giveaway process is going to work. Because again, the giveaway process when we do it is going to be for all subscribers, not just the people who are paying to be members, but we want to do special things for you guys. And as I told you, if you're already a community member, you saw my last community post on YouTube. I did talk about, you know, when we do that live stream privately, we want to talk about, you know, what direction we're going to take it as far as the membership process goes. Because if we're going to, you know, if you're going to have to pay money to join the channel, we want to make sure we provide consistent reason for doing so. You know, like right now, 99 cents, it's just for, as Alpha said, special things. The 99 cents is just for the emojis, for you to see your badge, and then when we do have big release days, I'll be able to see you guys easier, and I'm gonna hopefully answer your questions, get priority. That's what the 99 cents a month gives you. So that's sort of where we're at with that. So just keep in tune. If you want to join, you know, please join now. Get in early, as they say. Buy the dip before you, you know, before we, you know, explode here like Dogecoin or something. But I also wanted to let you know, so we got, you know, if you guys remember Todd Breda, he's finally getting involved on our Teespring. So I'm going to bring this up. Now I have to do this myself. Let's see if this works. There we go. He got to design some shirts. I don't know if you guys have been checking this out, but we've been going hard on our merchandise store. So we've got all sorts of shirts. I added that P38 from our March Madness winner. Added the F-15 Eagle. Andres, you wanted a Yas 39 Griffin, got you in there. But then if we go to, you know, our latest page of what we got, we just put this up today. Todd made an F-22, and we offer like 3, you know, there's a million different styles of shirts, like classic. They're all, you know, depends on if it's cotton or whatnot. But, you know, the Freewing F-22 looking good. I love it. Todd did this himself, and he did the, where's the other one? He did the, what's it called? Oh, and he did the Flightline Corsair, which I dug. And again, there's different type of shirts. I also added hoodies. Another person asked me, RC Law, let me get back to OBS. Hold on. Where are you at? Can I hit the button? Did I get the right one? Let's see. Oh, am I getting one? Oh, I covered it, Alex. Hold on a second. If Alex is watching, there it is. Let me hit it again. Welcome aboard. We've got another member and the RC Law. Thank you so much for joining. Big salutes out to you guys, to you, sir or ma'am. I'm going to give you some takeoff emojis. I'm going to try to do it all here. Look at this. Now I'm in there. Wow, this is crazy. But yeah, guys, so check out the Teespring store. As you saw, we keep adding stuff. And, you know, Todd's super creative, way better in Photoshop than even, you know, than I am. Paul Bassett, welcome aboard. Take off. This way. I'm in a chair, so it's different. It's this way. Alex always tells me it's this way. Welcome aboard, Paul Bassett. Thank you so much. Man, it's always so much fun when people join on the live show because you got to call it out. But yeah, guys, so check out Teespring. If you're dying for Motion RC merch, it's the easiest way for us to get you cool stuff. And now we've been adding almost 1 to 2 different designs a week at a clip. And we come up with ideas and we throw it out there. If you guys got ideas, send them our way. I also added a Freewing shirt. There's a Freewing specific shirt in there. You know, for guys that just want to support Freewing, you know, don't have to necessarily just support Motion. But either way, it's awesome. So definitely check that out. So that wraps up that. So now let's see if we can move on to HobbySquawk. So I'm going to push that button. There we go. And then as Alex would want me to do, check this, uncheck that, and let's bring up our first one. So Scott Greenfield, I actually saw it in Squawk before, so I put it here. But man, you finally finished that prototype Corsair, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, check that out. He did the prop as we had asked. He even painted his dummy engine, his radio red, which I thought was kind of cool. It adds to the effect, but that looks absolutely stunning. He's got a tail shot here. Check that out. And then what else does he have? And then from the top view with the decals, I mean, that is going to stick out like you wouldn't believe. I absolutely love that. And thank you so much for sharing that. And just, it's such a good scheme. Like, I want to see that. Wesley Olive, got to come back. Oh, Alex, let's come back. Welcome aboard, Wesley Olive. And I'm going that way. Welcome aboard, sir. What's going on, my man? Thank you so much for joining. And again, it could be 1 week, 2 weeks before we do that private live stream and you know, test our theory on giveaways and stuff. But that was awesome. Let's go back to Kosh. And the last pick he shared was this one, which, again, up front, beautiful, beautiful. I love what he did, the prop. The prop looks like it was harder to do than the, you know, than the actual plane. But yellow wings, it's so gorgeous. So that is absolutely awesome. Welcome aboard, Wesley. Now we're moving on. I saw one is shared in our, because we have a forum thread. It's in the link of this description. We had one from Jerry Joseph. He's working on his A10, so keep us posted, sir. I want to see what you're going to do with your A10. It's always fun when people do that. Scotty G, there he is, Scotty GRC. And Scott, between, you know, anybody, for me to ever believe I'm going to remember your names and your handles, there's so many different things. So Scotty G is Scott Greenfield is Kosh, and we have another welcome aboard. Is that 2? We have Essential RC. Dom, welcome aboard, man. Thank you so much. That is amazing. The biggest channel that follows us, I think, bar none. It's between like you or Rami RC, I think. But amazing, man. Thank you. Welcome aboard. Loved watching those Spitfire FPV videos. We shared that Gripen, you know, the Gripen mini crash. It's not a 1-to-1 thrust ratio. But that was awesome as well. Thank you so much, man. That's so cool. And you know they're gonna test me today with my OBS skills. Alex, if you're managing to watch, which I hope you're not doing because you're off today, so don't do it. And then the last one in Squawk, C. Jordan finished up that Nexa Spitfire. So here it is in all its glory. You know me, I'm a sucker for a Spitty, and I think it looks great. I think it looks fantastic. I like the yellow spinner on the front. Makes it pop. And all in all, really good. And then this one, you're going to see me in the background. But he's got the Admiral 6000 pushed all the way forward. Jammed up in there. Mav Flight! Let me come back here. Mav Flight! Welcome aboard, Mav Flight 75. We got another one. Thank you so much. Wow, we are killing it. Afterburner RC, you are a captain. Did I miss something? You are welcome to the community captainship. This is awesome. We are doing great. Sea Mafia, I got your email. I'm going to have to overnight them. I may send the banners directly to Bob Bellumi. I may send him 2, so you just pick it up when you get there. It may make it easier than sending 1 and 1. So we'll talk about that afterwards. Definitely today I'll email you back. Moving on from the Squawk, that about does it. So see, Jordan, keep us posted on maidens of that Nexus Spitfire. I want to see how it goes, but I have no doubt in my mind that it's going to fly beautifully, as a Spitfire should. As a Spitfire should. So moving on to Facebook. You see the change. Look at that. Wow. Alex has it set up so good. So we're in Facebook, and we're going to start. Oh, I saw this one. So did you guys see this? Let me see if I can, what happens when I fade it up. Mark Moser has an F5 XL he made. This was awesome. This was absolutely fantastic. I never saw the F16 XL that was in, I'm going to bring down the volume. That was in our March Madness competition. I never saw it fly, but check this thing out. This thing rips. The F5 is already super quick for what it is, and man, this thing looks awesome. So now I'm gonna go out of that video because it goes for a while. You can check this out on our Facebook. He uploaded directly to Facebook. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel, Mark. You probably do, and I probably don't know your real name, your Facebook name from your YouTube name, but check that thing out, man. That looks so cool. I love to see guys who build their own stuff like that, and that just looks really sharp. So you know, and I bet now, right, Alpha, like with that with those, like, the wings look longer than they originally were, so it looks like she could. I bet she floats in alphas even better as well. Like that, not just rips, but it's like a wing. It's like a big lippish with landing gear, which is one of my favorite planes. I want a DH-112 Swallow. That's a kid out there that I want to get, because I always wanted a lippish, big, like 90 millimeter with landing gear. That's like a wing EDF is probably my favorite one. Would be, you know, bucket list, if you will, item to fly. Then we had Jeremy Salt. Did you guys see this? Low passes. Bringing down the volume a bit. But look at that. How low. I wish I had the limbo music. How low can you go? How low can you go? That is smooth. And then he got another one. Look at that. In the slow-mo. It's not photoshopped. Is this awesome? This is awesome. Of course it's awesome. Not bad. Air Guardian. not bad.
There you go.
That's awesome. Then moving on, we had, this is Henrik Wires. He was out with his, you see my F-16 Thunderbirds in the back. He was out with the L-39 and Thunderbird, shared up some pics. Looking good. Looked like coming in for a landing approach or a slow, dirty pass. It's a nice picture. Love it. And then just up as it is. Check that out. That is so cool looking. Now, guys, again, bear with me. I'm trying to do it all here on my own. I want to make sure you get the full experience. And all of my Facebook friends, I'm not forgetting about you. Remember, come over to YouTube. if you want to make comments. We got 132 viewers and only 36 likes. So where's my splash the like button? Nope, there it is. Drop. Oh, on the tank. Hit the wrong button. There it is. Then we had Jeff Grice. I think it's Jeff, right? Geoff. Just pronounced Jeff. That Tomcat, man, this one looks so beautifully done. I love he weathered it up. He went hard on this Tomcat. It just looks so good. Look at the detail work on that. Not too little, not too much. Just in the Goldilocks zone of weathering is concerned, and the scheme itself. I love the cat on the back. It is a Tomcat for sure. Take a look up close. What cartoon is that? Why am I forgetting the name of that cartoon? That's a cartoon cat, right? That was like a real old 30s cartoon, probably silent cartoon. David Snyder, he pancaked this one? No. Jeff did? Oh, Felix the cat, that's it. I'm sorry. My mind's doing too many things. I knew that, but I didn't know that, obviously. Then we had Daniel Pamela with a nice paint job on that F-16 with the F-86 and an L-39 in a beautiful landscape. I love that pick, but check out that YF-16. That looks so cool too. Another beautiful paint job. It's amazing that how many just come through. And then I think in the comments of this post, I found Damien Marmonier. Marmonier, if I got that right. And check out that F-86. That's a cool scheme as well. I'd love to see more pics of that one. And then we got Anthony Labs. I'm not sure if I shared this one. This MiG-29. It's Egyptian Air Force, I believe. Check that out. Based on that scheme, that looks really cool. I love the orange highlights. This looks great. I didn't see the pancake video. Now, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy a good crash video. Who doesn't? But it's unfortunate because that was absolutely gorgeous. It's one of those. Was it his maiden? I hope it was wasn't a maiden, and that's coming back to me. You know, for all you beginners out there, not even beginners, for all you pilots, maiden first, customize second, then go fly. Do your maidens, fly it, make sure she flies well, then put all the effort and work and time into into customizing. Words of wisdom by James at Motion RC, because we've all been there. Oh, and I didn't share it. Let's go on to Air Guardian. Oh, speaking of a crash, Air Guardian nosed in his MiG. Wasn't too bad on the damage, but he did some solid work as far as fixing it up. That's what it looks like now. Here are just some shots. The nose was shattered, but he says he loves foam, and he called out I believe he called out some balsa guys and said, this is what I do. This is why I love foam. But check that out. He did a good job. You know, is it perfect? No, but you're not going to tell in the air. And that's all that matters. And she will fly. And as all crashes are, you know she's just going to fly better now. Because that's the way it goes. Jeremy, you missed the notification. And you missed your low pass. We already went there. So I'm not going back. Then we got Victor Shamulus. So Vic, I got a couple of your posts here. He got himself another F-104. Because I think your red one met its demise. So he was peeling off the decals. Doing his sanding work. Getting the spray cans out in the back corner, as we all do. Got that coat of primer on the fuse and everywhere. And he is heading to what looks to be a beautiful finish. But as he said earlier, Callie's a little slow, as we all are, on everything. But check it out, he's going with that hot blue now. All the parts looking good, and this is what he hopes to make at the end. So that is going to look fantastic when he gets there. I'm sure Callie's going to make those graphics look awesome, but I can't wait to see it. So Vic, hats off to you. That is, well, it's not smooth. That is, welcome aboard. Nope. That is, nope. That is awesome. There it is. Blues Dragon! Welcome aboard. Oh, I hit the wrong one again. You're getting them both. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much, sir, for joining. Blues Dragon, thank you. Welcome to the community captainship, and stay tuned for what is to come, my man. Thank you. Or woman. I'm could be anything. I'm not, we want women in the hobby as well. Then we're going to move on. We got a lot of Facebook stuff, and I knew since I'd be here seated, I had to find more stuff because this was going to drive the show today, so bear with me. We're going to head over to Sean Green with another Flightline Corsair. Beautiful. I love when people do the two-tone blue. Always love that. With the weathering, it looks so good. Looking so good. From the side profile shot. Man, I can't get enough of that. Spitfire and Corsair. I'm so glad that there are two big 1600s because both wing shapes are just so iconic and hard not to love. Hard not to love the way that looks. Caroline Tyler RC. Welcome. Hold on a second. Coming back, and I think it's this one. Welcome aboard to the Motion RC Community Captainship. Thank you so much. This is awesome. We got a lot of people going, and it's just me here today. Alex, see what happens when you're not here? We just sell. But that's awesome. Oh, you shared the link to Jeff's video. I don't think links pop up when you share them. Pop it on Facebook. If it's not already there, pop it in the community group. I'll definitely check it out later. Sad to see. I hate that. That's never fun. And then the last one on Sean Green, looking good there. Then we have this one, Scott McGowan. He did a Stinger 64, and it looks awesome. They should rebrand the Stinger 64. Just put that scheme on it. Make it a fake life aircraft. I love when you take sports jets and make them look, like give them scale covering, scale clothes. But that looks absolutely awesome. The Jolly Rogers, I believe. Can't beat that. And then we had more from Scott Greenfield. Then I saw you pop up for your other things, aside from your awesome yellow-winged prototype Corsair. You got your Gripen out the other day, and then you shared a couple of these. I love seeing the Corsair with the entire fleet. So look at his MiG-29 back there. He's got the Spitty in the back. He's got a 21, the Gripen, the L-39, the 22. That is a nice, healthy fleet to go fly. That looks like a lot of fun. You just need now, how many more? You have to scheme up the Spitfire, the 22, the L-39. You're 3 down, 4 more to go, and the 21 to scheme them up. So Scotty G, RC, go do it. And there's the other shot, looking at them all. That looks great, man. I mean, that's a nice, nice fleet. And I saw Bob Scroy pop this one up there. Love that Flightline Corsair too. That looks awesome. I love the checkerboard pattern around the cowl. Yeah, I mean, like, there's so many ways you can go with it. But if I don't know, I have the bubble top. I'm sorry, not the bubble. I have the other one, Birdcage Corsair myself, and it's still the original that we did all the videos for. And it was Papa dotted, so I can't paint it. Wesley Miller's father spent like an entire night at Joe Knoll and dotted up my whole plane, and looked so good that it would not be right for me to paint over that. Now, where's John Killen in the house? You're gonna like this one. Rod Mustard, who's got snow in Montana. He was out there with some Phantom friends himself. I love these, and I love the profile shot. Look at that. Can't beat that. That looks fantastic. And then he had some others. He got some in-air shots of a guy, Drew Monahan, of his ME-262 in the sky. That looks fantastic. Nice aerial shots. 262 is always beautiful. What else did he have? He had an L39. Man, I love the detail on that. It's a gorgeous camera, too. To get those pics. Perfect depth. Got to get that depth of field. And then, oh, let me resize this one. Oh, no, I can't resize this one. But check this out. So I'm underneath. There I am. But, he had the fleet. So I posted this thinking it was like just all his planes. But this is all the planes that were at his field. So there they are in all his glory. But I was asking people if, you know, if they do this. I remember Jeremy Salt had a great picture. He pulled every single plane he had out and put them all over his driveway once a while back, and it was awesome. I remember Hoot Gibson, I believe, had a shot like that with his wife. You know, Hoot is a pilot, astronaut. So was his wife, an astronaut. And I remember there was a picture on Facebook that we had for a while where she was around all his planes. He's a big lover of RC, and I love these kind of pictures. It reminds me of that first Jet Jam, Bob, we went to. Remember how hot it was? Everybody brought their jets out onto the runway, and I buzzed them with the DJI drone. And that 2018 Jet Jam video, still one of my favorite videos I edited here at Motion. Go check that video out. It was fun. And I can't wait to get back. I promise. I'm going to Jet Jam next year. Not this year. But, oh, and as Bob said, guys, if you are going to the Jet Jam, go see Bob, because he's got 2 Grippins from us. One's going to be a raffle prize, and the second one he's opening, setting up, binding it up, and he's going to maiden it, make sure it flies okay. But then, if you are a competent pilot and you want to fly the Grippin, go ask Bob, and he'll put it on there. And I hope people, if you're there, get some video for us. Share that on Facebook. And if that model that is open does not crash, if it survives, then he's also going to give that one away as well. So, you know, there'll be some stuff there. And I sent a bunch of swag and stuff, so you get a hat. There'll be, you know, get there early. I don't know how he's going to give that stuff out, but there's a lot of stuff there for him to work on. Then we got Rob Thomas. Does Rob watch the live show? He might be on Facebook, I'm not sure. But Bombcat, love it. Look at all that ordnance on his Tomcat. Rob does some exceptional customizations on virtually everything he does, and this was no exception to that rule. This is a good looking Tomcat, but he didn't share a picture of it from the top in all its glory, but it looks fantastic. So he's holding out on us. I love it. Then we had Richard Saltree. Let's see if this goes. There we go. I like this video. He just shared a bunch of landings. About 45 seconds of just buttery smooth landing in a good location. Coming on in. Oop, the 22. Nothing floats like the 22. Boop.
That's a little better.
What is this one? What is this one? Oh, and the MiG! Oh, he's got them all. I think this is the last one. Unless it's... Yep. And the A-10. Boom! Touching down. Yeah, it's a gorgeous field. Then we're moving on. Matt Miller finished up his Nexa Bearcat. Loving it. He has the Hellcat behind him, so I made a joke that, well, Alpha's here. I think this man needs a Balsa Tiger Cat. So, to finish off the cats. Can't have enough cats in there, but I'll be excited to see how this one goes. So I know, Matt, you'll keep me posted. He'll hit me up on Facebook. Let me know how the main goes. And Matt was instrumental in my in me getting my Nexa Hellcat with the gas engine going. And I finally got my props in. So I got my 14x7, 3-blade, and a 2-blade. I don't know which one we're going to go. But that'll be for next week when Alex is back. We're going to get that together and go for round 2. Because also I had to replace the landing gear. If you remember that video, I crushed one landing gear. So I'll replace those. And next week's going to be fun because we want to get out. I have the F-16 ready to go. The F-4 is ready to go that you guys saw last week. Got the Hellcat. And then as you're going to see in a little bit, I got a lot of stuff coming. So, that's going to be... Can't wait to go fly. Today's the most beautiful day, too, and nobody's here. Yeah, he needs to finish that Balsa Cat. We need a Balsa Tiger Cat. Who doesn't? All right, moving on to YouTube. So, Icarus was mentioned. He got out with, this is an AS-powered MiG-21. Remotech he put on it. But it sounds mean. Bring up the volume a little bit. Play with the volume. Seems like it's moving. If you really open it up and buzz by his face, that's what I was hoping for. But maybe if you're watching this, Icarus, eye level, fast, as fast as possible. Just buzz right by your face. What's up, Kumi? How you doing? And then he comes in, a little buttery smooth landing. Then next, we've got the RC Geek. But he was out with Justin mid-29. We finally got to see fly, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. So run over to the RC Geek on YouTube. If you, I'm sure everybody was following us, probably already follows Chris. But it looks fantastic. Obviously, the center burner unit's in there, and he always does an exceptional job with his videos and his information and everything that it was great to see Justin's aircraft out there. So now, oh, and it comes. Oh, good, it comes back to me. I didn't know that. I was trying to link them up. Next one was Synesthesia. So I follow this guy's channel. He's putting out content. You know, it's a newer channel, but I dig it. Oh, I'll bring the audio up again. But he got out with his F-22 and just ooh, having some fun. No TV on it or anything. That is just stock. That is just stock 22 flying. And I love it. The silhouette against the gray clouds, that like iconic shape. But he was really just throwing it around in the sky. Like right here. Ooh. Love it. The 22 is, man, it's like, it's still so good. It's so easy. I hate to say it's easy, but it's just so easy to fly. And he flew it really well. And that's just as is. Like, that one doesn't even need a TV unit. You could just, that thing could just go. Just, yeah, max the throws, throttle control, and just toss that bad boy around. James Bowen, man, no worries to you. You could watch it later or not, but just drop a like if you can on your way out the door. That always helps because we're at 132.3 and we're only at 52 likes as I can see. So we're not doing something right. All it takes is a little click, and I think it's this one right over there. There it goes. Hit the like. Moving on to Skyhawks. Aero Modelers, and I have no sound on this one. He had a music track that I wasn't sure I could use, but they're based out of Australia. So this popped up on, he shared it on our Facebook group, but over on YouTube. And just some chase of his F-22, and he had a couple other things, but head on over to his channel, give him a follow. I loved it. I love this. It always looks good in the air. Oh, and I love it because it's a Thunderbird's F-22. That's what I love. I think that might be M-Shag. Is that M-Shag's 22? Because I know he's in Australia, and I know he has a 22. So if that's you, man, that was awesome. Then we got, so which one is this? Oh, Richard Bockstrom. I love when this guy does this. He puts the smoke on the drippet every time he pops it on there, man. I absolutely love this. Lighten up the smoke. With the red zone. I feel like it's dead. And then just on one pass, fire them off and see if we get that extra thrust. Guardian, you are a mentor to many, my friend. When you when you sneeze, the world says achoo. Reed in Space. This one was sad to see, but it's a funny video. He has a little accident with his OV10. He was trying to do a little too much, but I enjoyed this video. It's a hack cam, which isn't always fun, but I love he puts the stats up on the side of the screen, and then confidence level a bit too complacent, caffeine level, not enough coffee. You know, and he gives, obviously, you know, I cover up his graphic there at the bottom, but, you know, he gives little updates on what's happening, but he goes up trying to do a little too much and just loses it, and then his voice. That's rough, and then he shows it again in slow motion. Oh, man.
Ooh.
Just had no lift anymore. I feel like he could have pulled the other one. That was rough. We call that
Whoopsie daisy! Now it's good and broke.
Now it's good and broke. That's what I asked Alex to do like 2 weeks ago. He missed that one. But I think that I want to build a butcher pop up. That's our next graphic. Whenever we have a crash, to have a whoopsie daisy. All right, next we have Motion Sick and FPV. This Motion Sick RC and FPV, just a bunch of landings. He's in the MiG-29, and awesome video to watch. You know, beautiful views, but he gives you, you know, again, he's putting text on the screen, let you know what he's doing with his controls as he's coming in. Like flare, not enough power, you know, leveled out prematurely, you know, but either way, these videos are really, really awesome. It's so great. And I did it with the T-33, and it's not, you know, it's not easy. It's something I want to definitely get back to in the future, but I just don't have time for FPV right now. But that's why I'll live vicariously through Motion Sick's channel, which is awesome. He does a great job over there. He's the one who gave Patrick Crowsdale the, you know, Olsen Aviation Crew Chief. Is that my... Oh, that's smooth. Welcome aboard. Smooth. Awesome. Smash the like button. All of it. Olsen Aviation Crew Chief, you are now also, and another thing, you are now Motion RC Community Captainship, so you're getting all the awards. You're like top level, top level. You're going to be a general one day, Gum. But that's awesome. Thank you so much for joining, my man. And then lastly, for our YouTube rundown, you know these two. The Patrinsic brothers. I did not know that they went out and grabbed themselves a Nexa P47, yep. I believe it's a Taste of Texas or something to do with Texas. I forget which one it is. Same one Wesley Miller did. But what I love about this is they run up. They're using the same engine I'm using on my
I think even more.
Oh yeah? Yeah, but hey, I'm going to put gas. We have said that we will put gas engine on for the start, and maybe later Captain Blush.
And it sounds good. Sounds just like mine. So
Choke the
excited
turkey,
about
Captain
that.
Blush.
Huh? Now stand there, I have to put the gas, huh?
Growled.
The throttle, not the gas.
Open that choke.
Like this.
And here we go. They just know what to do with the choke. That just seeing that alone makes me laugh. So Robert, Blas, awesome to see that, and I commented on the video, and trust me guys, we'll you know, we'll get you in the future. We're getting back to regularity, as we should say, hopefully sooner rather than later. So that does it for our community tours here. So let's move this. Can I do it while I do it? Ready? Nope. Why did that play, Alex? I went to, oh, there we are. Oh, I had that. My first mistake. So I played the beginning again. Sorry, guys. So now we're into available now. If you guys saw, some fun classics are back, some new ones into the Skynetic lineup. 8 new aircraft as far as you being able to purchase today. All priced awesome. We've got the Yak 54 profile 3D plane. These are all coming my way, so I'm pumped. I'll be doing some unboxings. I'll probably have all the boxes on the table here next week. We can open a few of them. Here we've got the Swift 3D. There's some really good ones for you trainer guys. I mean, just a trainer king. That was always a good seller. Good to see it back. We've got the SBOC 342, another profile. I can't wait to, I'm going to put the Eagle gyro on some of these. And I always wanted to play with the auto hover mode because I don't know how to hover. So I'm going to experiment with that on this and see if I can do it on one of these. And obviously film it, of course. Then we got the Pop Wing. I had a Pop Wing. I think everybody at one point had a Pop Wing. These are so much fun to have and upgrade and customize. You could make these things speed demons. Then you got the Pyjet Alpha. I'm not sure how to say that, but the Pyjet 2. Another one, like F3A pattern kind of plane. Then you've got 2 of these. My favorite, you got the prop version of the Neptune coming back. And then this one is already moving super fast. It is the EDF Neptune. One of my favorites to fly. I have 2 of them here. One of them I customized at one point, but man, it is such a floater and so much fun. It's got power, it can glide. I remember at Joe Nall, I was putting this up probably 10 minutes in the sky. You could fly with this thing with throttle management, and it lands easy. It is just a really, really fun aircraft, and it's exciting to get that back. And you know, pretty soon the Havoc, the Shrike, they're coming back as well. If the Shrike isn't already, I think the Shrike is actually back right now, but the Havoc's on its way too for you Skynetic guys. And don't forget, the Bison is right around the corner as well. So you know, save your shekels and get ready for for some high wing Cub. But so that's what's coming, or that's what's available now. I actually had to change that last night. I didn't realize they got on the website till this morning. Till last night they were ready for sale. So go check them out. Yeah, I need another Havoc too. I had an accident with mine a while back. Haven't been able to get it, but they're coming. They are 100% coming. All right, guys, let me move on. Let me make sure that that video doesn't play if I do this. Let's see. There we go. Questions and answers. We've got 18 minutes, so I went faster than even I expected. So now we can hang out and have ourselves a coffee chat for the last 18 minutes. So what do you got for me? Let's answer some questions. Let's talk. Questions, comments. Maiden as well. C Mafia has to maiden at 22. Nice. You're going to do that at Jet Jam? Are you doing maiden? I don't know if you can maiden at Jet Jam. Got to ask Bob if he's in here. You know, or you're just going to have to say it's not. But that's my biggest rule. They run a tight ship at Jet Jam as far as it's awesome. The coordination they do on the runway is like scale. They've got, you know, they've got guys that they're lining you up. They're calling out landings. They do it so well there. It's run like a tight ship. It's perfect. Alpha. Ask me anything. I'll answer almost nothing. When will P-38 upgraded landing gear be available? Again, questions like that as far as stock goes, it's all coming, man. It's just a matter of, I don't know right now which container it'll be on, but anything that's out of stock, as long as it says out of stock, is coming back. I just can't tell you when exactly. Caroline Tyler RC, any more civil aircraft in the works? I'm sure there's always things in the works. Soon, Alpha, I'm gonna make that shirt that just Alpha. I'm gonna put the HAL 9000 soon on it. Everything is coming. How difficult was it to run today's show? Lowell, you did great. Thank you so much, Claudio. You know, Alex set me up nicely, gave me a good crash course, and you know, I almost was gonna cancel on it the show, but I said I can't do that. We can set up. I actually like this view. I think I'm going to change things around because with this view, I may put if I put my monitor lower, then I can see your comments and not be so far away from the camera. while I'm looking at everything. But looks great. Essential RC, next Freewing jet anytime soon. Sure. We need an A7 Corsair too. Oh, Tony Jensen, does the Skynetic Neptune EDF still have a 5-blade fan? I believe so. I don't think that changed. Yeah, I don't think they went up on that. But you know, grab Google, man. It's on the website right now. You can see all the statistics. That'll be the best way to go, and you'll have your answer in a hop, skip, and a jump away. Motion Mafia shirts. I'm gonna work on it. I can't use your logo though. I don't want to use the Godfather font. I have to use a Russian font. That's what I think I'm gonna have to do. Russian font, MiG Mafia shirt. All right, it will be done. That's gonna be the next shirt I work on it. Todd, if you're listening, MiG Mafia shirts, get on it. We need a tour of your workshop. I mean, you're seeing a good amount of them. I mean, there's a lot of planes hanging up behind you. You know what? It was funny. When I was setting this show up today, I was actually going to do it at the other side of the room and have this way in the back. But I got like a monitor up there, so it sort of blocks things. I got all lights hanging, and like you wouldn't really... It didn't look as good as I hoped it would be. But one day, you know, I'll tour you around. But it looks probably like what you'd expect it to look like. You know, I just hang all my planes. I got a couple racks on a wall for the bigger stuff, but a majority of the planes I hang. The only ones I can hang are like the F-22, ones that have sharp edges, or like the wing root glove or the leading edge extension. It's very hard with bungees to do that without too much dent. So anything, those type of aircraft, I put on racks. So I'm a believer in the racks. I buy the like you're hanging up a closet, like those metal strips. You hook the racks on. Then I get PVC tubes 2-inch, and I slide them over those so it extends it. Slide it over the things of it, and then I put foam pipe insulation on top. Then I put the plane on it, so you really get that kind of stuff. Scotty GRC, anything there you can't show us yet? Of course, of course. Don Williams, I don't do too much work on this bench. Man, that's rough. I've actually stained and sanded this table 3 times already because I do too much on it. Man, that's rough. RC Airliners, I will not be at Jet Jam, unfortunately. The first show I hope to attend is going to be Null in the fall in October, but our buddy Alex is getting married the first weekend of that, so I am going to be at his wedding with him. They're not doing an immediate honeymoon, though, so me and him, if we're going to go, it'll probably be like Tuesday to the end of Null in the fall. Then next year, we're going to get back to regularly scheduled event. I want to get to Ceph next year. I want to get down to Florida to that Imperial RC, whether it's Mary Boozer show, Top Gun, one of those, even Ryan's show that they did down there. I do that. I want to see all those guys. Then, you know, Joe Nall, of course. Regular Joe Nall and Jet Jam. So those are the ones I want to get to, at least. Scotty, there's stuff on the other side of the camera you can't see. Yeah, sure. Matt M, yep. Time for something new, we know. Is anyone from Motion going to be at Jet Jam? No. It would be me and Alex. There'll be no one there. C Mafia and Spencer Keith, they're going to be there with a Motion banner. I'm going to get them out. They're bringing like 40 of their own jets. So you'll be able to see all our stuff. I mean, you can't really hold a Jet Jam without Freewing getting involved in some way, shape, or form. But I sent them. So we're supporting that show because I always have. I love that show. I love Bob and love all those guys. They give out real jam. That's what I love about it. They actually give you Jet Jam, and it tastes delicious. So that's awesome. Ignacio, when are we getting a B2 Spirit? That would be fun. Alpha, we sell in-runners. Just add ESCs. David Snyder, what's 29 mean? What am I missing? I'm trying to read it all. Am I missing a comment? I'm scrolling up. I don't see any questions. Flanker gang. Although a bit more of a flanker gang. A flanker, I don't know what rhymes with F or what starts with F. A flanker faction and a MiG Mafia. That would work. Griffon, no worries, man. Keep us posted if you're gonna do more work on that. You know, on any of your jets. You've been in the tournament now. You do that, but with that truck, that would be awesome. I'd love to see it. I'm following that thread, so I'd love to see it in person too. I hope to get one of those big Tamiya trucks myself at some point. I'd love to see it pass by here. I want some of these Toro tanks. You guys in the EU, I'm almost jealous. I want that Sturm Tiger real bad. I like the funky stuff like that. RC Airliners, Rob Thomas, there he is. That's RC Airliners, right? Yes. I don't know about Minnesota Jets. Is it awesome? Share it up in the Facebook group. Share it up everywhere, man. That's fantastic. Aloha, aloha, folks. Some of those new Skynetic planes look fun to throw around. Oh yeah, Dave RC Air Marshal's here. You were beat up on Monday, huh? I was watching your show, man. You looked out of it. You had some late nights last weekend, I'm sure. Mark Dorning, when will we see more flights with Major? The Major switched jobs. He got he's flying like private planes, as well as working for the Air Force. So we'll get out there again. I'm sure this summer. At the end of next week, my kids are done with school. So, you know, I'll have more time to really get away. My wife's a teacher, so she'll be able to spend some time with them. So I plan on getting out there a little more, and the weather's fine. Hopefully the weather turns here. You know, it should. So we want to get out, and I'm sure I'll meet him up, but I think I'm going to have to start getting there on weekends to fly with Patrick when it's packed. So I may have to do a little workaround, take a Monday off or something, go to the field, you know, work on Sunday, things like that, which I'll have more time to do coming up in a week. So I'll get back out there with Patrick as well. For sure, I miss that, man. Do you get the Jeep working? Paul, actually, I haven't got a chance to play with it. It's hanging up right there. I haven't had a chance to put the batteries in it yet. We didn't get a chance to film it. This week, we were busy doing other things, obviously prepping, knowing Alex was going to leave, and we've got some other videos that took priority over that, but I'll get that working soon, I promise. Boeing 747 SP, that would be great, but, you know, 470s, you know, that 464s maybe, that would be fun. 747 would be awesome. Yeah, Afterburner, he's a great pilot, and I wish he could work for us, but he does big boy flying. And you know, I'm just happy to have him there, that he's willing to even be on video, which is fantastic. So, you know, it's not easy to do, and he just does it so well because he's a teacher. You know, he's a good teacher. It's awesome. Matthew Brothers, my Hellcat, I just got to add the prop, and I just got to change out the retract. So I was waiting for my props to come in. As I said a little earlier, I got a 14x7 3-blade and a 14x7 2-blade that I'm going to experiment with, and coming down from the 15x8 we recommend. I think the 15x8, even at my low end, it was too fast. Like, it wants to taxi. It won't just sit there. So I'm hoping by bringing it down a diameter, bringing the pitch down a little bit, and going to a 3-blade, I can then play with my needles, and I want it to be able to idle, you know, sit there idle, not have to worry about it wanting to go. You know, when I was at the field the other day, that got the best of me. And then I still have to figure out what happened with my elevator. So I have to do some work to it, but that's what I'm going to get on Monday. So, for sure. You know, I've got to redeem. That's a redemption video coming. I got to have my first successful flight with it. So that'll be awesome. Love seeing paint. Would like to see in-depth show on technical mods, 3D vectoring, 3D prints, movable pilot FPV mounts, movable searchlights, sound smoke system integrations, real turbine installs. Man, you know, some of those things we don't sell, so it'd be tough to do, like, to do a 3D print video wouldn't really be our domain. We don't have turbines yet. Smoke and sound system, we have some. I might be able to. I never played with one myself, but a lot of that stuff would be for another channel, you know. But they're great ideas. But you know, we'll put them out there. You never know. We'll get on everything at some point. There's just only one of me, unfortunately, right now. So we need more of me on this channel. More me's, I should say, not more of me. Less of me, more of other people too. You know, I want to grow this channel. I don't want it to just be me. That was never the goal. Ignacio says, okay, cool. Ignacio, Alpha answered you above. C Mafia. Black Smoke for the F4 Phantom. Didier N. Camping this weekend, enjoying the swordfish with a FPV camera. Nice, George! I'm glad George is back. And oh, that's another place I want to get to, either by the end of this year or definitely next year. Got to get back to George Baker's place because he's fixing up the hangar. You guys remember George? He's got about the coolest workshop you're ever going to see. It's unbelievable. So I can't wait to get back out there again. Maybe we'll cut the power lines down and really open things up. But, so anything else? Oh, C Mafia, you want to share your email to everybody? You don't care? All right. We're letting it through. Best low pass of the week, Jeremy Soul. You want to see it again? Let's see that. Let's see that low pass again. So I got to go into Facebook. I got to go to Jeremy Salt, and I'm going to hit, oh wait, is it going to play that video? No, it shouldn't. Let's see. There it is. It switches back to the custom community. Ooh, unbelievable. I love that. That was awesome. Absolutely awesome. That was so cool. So cool. Everything was so cool. Oh, and big shout out to Mickey BRC. I forgot. You were our opening video, man. I forgot to mention. I was so thinking about, you know, talking about me being here alone, that I forgot to give Mickey BRC a shout out. That A4 with Yoda with the turbine on it. Absolutely awesome. Sounded so good. Looked so good. That was absolutely gorgeous. So that was awesome. That's about as close as it gets without tying the record. Yeah, right? That would have been. We did limbo. Dave, they do limbo when our field used to have shows. They were doing RC limbo there for a little bit, and Patrick and Eduardo were. Oh no, Jason Miller and Eduardo were the winners. They like kept tying, and Eduardo was using an Avanti, and absolutely killing it with the Avanti. But this looks awesome. So guys, all our new subscribers, it doesn't give me a list where you were. Thank you so much for joining today. We're getting close, and just stay tuned as soon as I know more. You know what? That's what I'll do. I'll send out a YouTube post to our community members. I got to gauge what time of day would be the best to do a show. Would it be another 12 p.m.? My thought is maybe doing it like our private show an hour before my regular scheduled show. So from 11 to 12, we go private, and then we go live for everyone else. You know, but that's something I want to talk about. I want to make sure I'm at a time where everybody can be involved. And then when we do those giveaways, I'm going to put all your names in a bucket and have it right here. And I'm going to pull a name out, and then we're going to spin the wheel. And we're going to test this bad boy. We're going to give out a few prizes to you guys. And if that works well, that's my test. Then we're going to start doing that once a week, every Friday. It'll be based on being a subscriber, clicking the notification bell, and then obviously, you know, we have 49,000 subscribers. You know, it's going to be weighted towards the people who are, you know, we found a software that knows what you're doing on YouTube, if you will, around our channel. So no subscribers are going to win if they've never visited us, if they've turned us off, if they forgot they're even a subscriber. You know, I mean, I think every YouTube channel, if you're lucky if you get a 10% interaction rate from your subscribers to your, you know, to your active people. So that's the way we're going to go, and that'll be a weekly subscription contest that we're going to do. Sub, spin, and win. So it'll be really exciting. Be happy to give away some prizes and have a lot of fun with you guys. So more ways to open up the channel as well. But guys, that's going to about do it for me. It is now 12:59. I'm excited with myself. Everything worked well. I'm so happy about that. And I'm so happy, as always, to talk with you guys. GB, I see you in here, my man. Join, 99 cents. Let's go. Mine's cheaper than yours, so you can join mine. I'm just kidding. Yeah, guys, thank you so much to everyone joining. Go check out the new Skynetic products, you know, on the website, and keep your eyes peeled for, you know, new stuff is going to be coming now at a better clip. More stuff, not just aircraft too. Remember, we're something for everyone. So this channel as well is going to grow. I mean, as we get more cars, more boats, you know, it's not always just going to be plane stuff. I'm excited to get out and do some surface and, you know, all that stuff. So I believe I have some Kyosho on the way to me as well. So maybe we'll rip through one of those on the live show as well. You know, I'm excited for all. I was having fun jumping these little XKs. So I'll be excited to do, you know, something bigger and meatier to sink my teeth into. But as always, guys, thank you so much. I'm gonna drop some salutes in here for all you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're watching on Facebook, remember, come over to YouTube if you want to interact. I can't monitor 2 chats at the same time. It's darn near impossible. So Facebook is sort of a window into YouTube, but YouTube's the way to go because you don't need to you know, join YouTube to watch and, you know, be a part. But guys, that'll do it for me here. Again, we'll see you next week for episode 21. And as always, fly your planes, drive your cars, do everything you're gonna do on a beautiful, hopefully, weekend for you. And I'm gonna have some fun myself, and we'll be back next Friday at Motion RC Live. Bye, guys. Now, how do I do this?